Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys another episode of our Pixelmon Let's Play here on the PocketPixels Red server. If you guys are hyped for this episode, show your love with that like button down below, and definitely subscribe if you're new. If you missed the last episode, I highly recommend checking it out. I'm gonna give you guys some spoilers in 3, 2, 1, spoilers. Alright, so we did beat the final gym. We have beaten all 4 gyms so far. I'm sorry, all 8. 8 gyms, Dan. There's 8 gyms in Pokemon. Come on. 8 gyms so far. We beat them all. And here we are ready to rock and roll and take on the Elite Four. So big shout outs to the homies on the PocketPixels Red server who have been so great to me and so awesome. And I was just asking for some advice there just a few minutes ago. So they were awesome to help me out there. But we are going to be trying the Elite Four. Now, I have a bad feeling about it, and it may be kind of rough, and there may be some episodes where I do some grinding again and things like that, and I do want to address that as well. There were some people who were like in the comments who were like, dude, edit your videos, you know what I mean? Like, why are you including the grinding and stuff like that? And I'm doing it because some people were asking me to include the grinding and stuff. Someone really just asked me what the best nature for Garchomp was. You could use Google, man. Jolly and adamant. But anyway, or naive, I guess. But, you know, I include the grinding because I feel like so many people don't. So many, and this is definitely not a bash on anyone. I'm actually taking this kind of like verbatim from another YouTube comment saying, you know, so many other YouTubers, they don't ever really play the game somewhat legit. They just have Pokemon sent to them or whatever like that. And I kind of don't want to do that. I'm obviously kind of the opposite of that. I like to kind of get my own Pokemon and train them up and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. So I do want to take on the Elite Four. I'm going to probably try to take on the first Elite Four member today. I don't know if that's going to work out well, but I might try it. And we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to go to Warp E4 here. I was actually just here a minute ago, but I decided to stop walking so I could show you guys what the Elite Four look like, and I can kind of look at it for the first time myself. So, kind of all together. So here we are in the middle of the Elite Four. I don't know if each of these ways leads me somewhere different, but I'm gonna walk straight forward ahead here, and you got some mountains of lava there and some other cool stuff, and I don't actually know, but so this is really cool. So these are all the badges that we got, and I really wanted to walk through this. So Pun Avenue, built by Kip, written by Kips. So here's all the gyms, and this is super duper cool. So you've got the Bug Gym. I mean, this is like these are the badges from one of the actual games. Like, that's the Rainbow badge. These are some like real badges, and they actually have them all set up here and stuff. And apparently there's a bunch of puns. Taste the meat, not the heat. All right. And what else do we got? We've got you'll love how much thought I put in the puns. Oh boy. Let's see what other kind of puns we got here. Get it? Because the pole has a beacon and the badge. Okay. What do we got here? We've got this. Take a look. It's in a book, A Reading Rainbow. Okay. All right. I see you. Look at this architecture, though. It's pretty beautiful, actually. Shouts to the pun master, of course. But let's take a look here and see kind of what we're working with once we get into this beautiful area. It looks like there's a little battle arena right here if you want to throw down. There is a challenge sign up above with some pretty crazy stuff going on over here. And we got Fijo over here looking at the rules as well. Elite Four rules, no Okos. You get 1 legendary, all right? You get no choice items. You may only change your team after defeating 2 of the Elite Four members. That's very interesting. There's no duplicate Pokemon. Level cap is 100, 6v6. No potions, no revives. And I think this is gonna tell me the same thing. Yep, pretty much. Oh no, this is the champion. 2 weeks for the cooldown. Jiminy Christmas. All right, well, 4 to 6 hours isn't bad. And once I have my team, I can't change it. So that's something very interesting to note. So I gotta get my team to level 100. So I think I'm actually gonna probably, excuse me, that was gross. I'm probably gonna rock with the 6 that I have now. I might make one adjustment. I'm obviously gonna need to kind of tweak the team because my team isn't, actually I'm gonna add Sceptile to the team. Let's take a look at the Hall of Fame though, so we can kind of see who has been super duper epic before us, you know, because I want to be the very best. Is this water? Why is there water here? It looks like I think it's actually a cloud. Dude, how cool would it be to be in the Hall of Fame? Champion, oh, I think we faced them actually, and this is the Pokemon he had. You've got this guy here, Champion Mihir the Great, with Superior, Starmie, Dragonite, Mamoswine, Infernape, and Blaziken. Alright, I feel like our team is not nearly as good as this, but Mamoswine, Porygon, Sableye, Infernape, Gengar, Tyranitar, Jolteon, Gliscor, Gyarados. So some pretty cool stuff here. This is actually one of the champions right here. He's a champion. Oh my goodness. And here's some other ones. I think these are champion plaques to be put up here. So you can see there's really not that many champions. So being the champion on the server is a pretty impressive feat here. And we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna go about this. I mean, this could be, we're gonna have to make some serious adjustments to our team. We might have to do some serious training and some serious grinding. But one thing I'm liking that I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing a lot of, in these Pokemon that these people are using, I'm not seeing a lot of legendaries, which does make me feel better because I wasn't gonna have any legendaries, to be perfectly honest. So, based on these teams, I feel like we could do this, man. I feel like this guy had a Ninetales, a Whimsicott, a Leavanny. This guy was a champion. Moltres, Venusaur, Kabutops. This guy's team is very interesting. Props to him. Yeah, we got a Nidoking, Gliscor, Weavile, Gyarados, Porygon, Scizor. So Scizor is definitely a common one I've seen, and I could definitely see myself training up a new Scizor. Azu, probably Pure Power. Porygon 2 I've seen a few times. Raichu, I'm surprised about that, because in this game, Raichu has base 100 speed. Scolipede is really cool, though. Porygon 2, again, a lot of Porygon 2s, because they're just so bulky, and with Recover, they just have a lot of longevity. Superior, Skarmory, so we're going to go Skarmbliss here and see how that goes for us. It's too bad that Roost doesn't work, though, but I think those are the champions. Like, that's it, man. Those are the champions for this. So, lots of really cool champions, lots of cool stuff. I'm going to go to my, my house here, and we're going to take a look at our team, because we do have to get to level 100 anyway, and we're pretty close. And we'll see if there's any adjustments we can make. So I know Electric and Ground is first. So because Electric and Ground are first, I definitely want Sceptile on the team. It's a matter of what I get rid of for that. So I'm gonna get rid of the homie Batgirl. So we're gonna have, I think this is the team I should have. I mean, I could add Scizor to the team too, even though he's not EV trained. Scizor could be pretty good. I could actually even use berries. What nature are you, buddy? You're relaxed nature, so that's definitely not ideal. So I have Skarmory and Chansey, Polaris, and Sceptile. Those are all EV trained Pokemon. The rest are not. I do think Agatha is worth bringing. I know we're facing the ground guy first. I think it's more important. They're actually ground and electric was the typing that they had. So I actually feel like Swampert could be really good too. Ground and electric. Electric is only weak to ground, which is kind of tough. So that's where Flygon could be super handy. But he's also like, I guess actually he would be really good because he is immune to both. So maybe Jet should make an appearance. What nature are you, Jet? You're hardy nature. I should totally bring Flygon. I'm going to bring Flygon over Zippo, I think. I think that's what we're going to do. I think this is going to be the 6th that I bring. I wish I had Stealth Rocks on one of these. But against this one, it's not going to be a big deal. And I know I can't change my team until after I beat the first 2. So I do understand that. So let me go grab some rare candies here because I think my team needs to just be leveled up ever so slightly. I do have to make sure they're not level locked. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna level them up all up to level 100. Like some of these are actually like pretty much perfect and they're not gonna change, but there are gonna be some Pokemon I'm gonna obviously have to add some new Pokemon to the team at some point as well if these don't work out, because I know things like Skarmory and stuff are gonna have a kind of a hard time here moving forward. But I'm also gonna take a look at some of the look at all that. So Ice and Fighting is actually the second one, and Ice and Fighting is gonna be kind of tough, especially with this team. So is this the team I want to bring against Ice and Fighting? I don't know. I don't know. But let me see here. Let me kind of work with this as I go. So let me get my rare candies. I have some rare candies here. So I can tell you that we're gonna start with Skarmory. If I could get them to come out. I don't know if they're gonna actually come out of their little things. But anyway, let's take a look at their movesets first. So Spikes, Toxic, Whirlwind, Air Slash. I'm gonna keep that. I know that his attack stat is double his special attack stat. Maybe I should give him Aerial Ace. Do I have a better move for flying types? I know I gave him Air Slash because of the potential flinch, but what else could I give him? Could I give him Air Slash? Does he have Air Slash? Acrobatics? He's got an item though, so it's not really... I could give him Rest. I could give him Gyro Ball. I can give him Rest, Sleep Talk. That would be intense. That'd be so annoying for the opponent. Horn Drill, maybe? I'll stick with Air Slash for now. But we do have some other options. Sludge Wave, Telekinesis. Yeah, I mean, I could go look at the other TMs too. See if any of my Pokemon will actually come out of their Pokeballs. I don't know if they're gonna want to. Sceptile, come out, buddy. A little bit of lag, but that's okay. And then so Skarmory's set is good. I think this guy's set is good too. I mean, I think switching out Light Screen for Stealth Rocks might be a good idea. I mean, I have Thunder Wave. Maybe I should give him Toxic. Thunder Wave is pretty good though, because I could pretty much wear down most things. This guy, we'll revisit that. I definitely feel like I need to get rid of Water Pulse for Psychic. Like, I feel really strongly about that. Because Hydro Pump, like, in a match, 5 Hydro Pumps should be sufficient. So I do want to get rid of that. And honestly, I don't even think I need Recover. I feel like I'd rather have coverage on there. So let's actually go, and see if we can tweak... hold on, Warp Shop, I went to the wrong thing. Let's go see if we can tweak Starmie's moveset a little bit and kind of improve it. Because I think I have a decent amount of money. I have 61,000, something like that, right? Yeah, 61,000. So let me see what we could do here in terms of getting some TMs for Starmie. That could be useful to make that better, because he's gonna be one of my best members on this team, especially as like kind of a revenge killer, just because he's so fast. So let's see here. I definitely want like Psychic is one of the moves I definitely want, or Psyshock. I don't know what gen Psyshock came out, but I definitely want that. I'm actually gonna grab Stealth Rocks too, because it's a really good move and I'm sure I'll use it. Grass Knot might not be terrible. Bubble Beam, no thank you, but I do need Psychic. Psychic, Volt Switch, T-Wave, Gyro Ball, Swords Dance. What was that move? Stone Edge, that could be good. Rock Slide, Secret Power, Soft Boiled, Roost. Too bad Roost is broken. I hate this, man. This part really makes me upset. It really does. Acrobatic, Self-Destruct. I feel like I've come to this area to look at TM so many times. Giga Impact, Retaliate, Flash. Nothing too crazy there. Charge Beam. That could be kind of cool, actually. Energy Ball. Focus Blast, Scald. So Scald is definitely really good. Let's go buy that. I could definitely work with Scald. And I need Psychic now. I don't think I passed by Psychic yet. Fire Blast, Sandstorm, Sludge Bomb, Tri Attack, etc. Tri Attack is kind of cool too. Psychic, there's Psychic. Okay, so I'm gonna grab Psychic, and let's see if I can actually send out Starmie right now, because it's been kind of particular. I don't even know what's happening right now. Starmie. Oh, Polaris is unable to battle. Well, that's another problem itself. That actually might be why the Pokemon didn't actually come out of their Pokeballs. I don't know if I noticed that or if I'm just... We'll find out here in a second, because I might have just not even noticed that. Let's see here. Flygon is a bit risky. I'm a little worried about Flygon, but I think we're just going to have to try it and see what happens. And apparently, I can't change my team if I beat the first two. Oh man, Ice and Fighting. Am I going to be able to beat the Ice type if I have the team I have right now? Or no? Ice and Fighting. I mean, I have Starmie, but I don't know, man. I'm a little worried about the Flygon. That's the thing I'm worried the most about. I feel like Scissor is so good. All right, let's roll with it. Let's see with it. Let's see how it works. All right, here's Polaris. If it ever comes out, cool. So I'm gonna teach you Psychic, Polaris. So you definitely should learn Psychic, because that's a good move. We'll get rid of Recover, because we're not gonna use that. And I'll teach you Scald too over Water Pulse. So now you're all set. Now I'm gonna just level you up to level 100. And you'll be good to go, Polaris. You're gonna be done skis at level 100. Bam. You can't even go any higher than that, so how about that? All right, cool, so that's done. Now let's go to Sceptile here. We'll get Sceptile ready to rock. So he's actually only 85, but that's okay. We're gonna get him up to level 100. And he'll be ready to rock and roll. And he'll be an absolute champion when it comes time. Because he's gonna be, like, it's so nice to have really fast Pokemon. And then have bulk too, I love it. What moves do you have? You have Night Slash, X Scissor, Leaf Storm, Leaf Blade. So definitely not the best set ever. I may need to tweak this set. I think for now I'll probably rock with it, because his attack stat is so bad though. I really should actually tweak this, because there's really not going to be a reason to want to rock special physical attacks in this thing, especially when I can put things like Focus Blast on it, Energy Ball. Let's do that. Let's do that. We gotta work on this guy. Let's go Warp Shop. Right? That's where I'm going. We need to tweak this dude's moveset. So, and I actually spent so much money before. Jeez, we're almost out of money. I might have to sell some more stuff here. But if I could tweak up this team and kind of fine tune the team for the Electric Gym, the Electric Ground E4, then we'll be good. We'll be good. I just want like my best Pokemon to be like really good, you know? Okay. So what I want to do is I want to give him Giga Drain is a really good move. Let's give him Giga Drain. And I really want to give him Focus Blast if I can find it. Because Focus Blast is just super duper good. And what other moves would be really good for him? I mean, Substitute wouldn't be half bad. I mean, I could definitely use Substitute. I don't really think any elemental punches are going to be that good. I think he learns Dragon Pulse, but I'm probably not even going to teach to him. There's Focus Blast. Okay, so it says I got it. I don't see it in my party. Oh, I have Focus Blast already. How dumb is that? That's okay. Alright, so here's our Sceptile. Let's teach him these few moves here. Kind of make him a little bit better. He does not need Leaf Blade. And he does not need Night Slash or X Scissor. I'll get rid of that. And in terms of another move for him, I mean, he's not going to learn Energy Ball. I already gave him Giga Drain anyway. He's not going to learn Charge Beam. What else can he learn? He can learn... I could give him... what would be really good on a Sceptile? I mean, you could always rock Toxic. Toxic is always a good option. Psychic, he doesn't learn anything. He does learn Earthquake, though. He can learn Earthquake. I know that. Hyper Beam, Ice Beam, Taunt, Rollout, Light Screen, Protect, Silver Wind. Silver Wind, that'd be sweet. Slash Shot, Calm Mind, Double Edge. There's a Spearow running around. What are you doing, Spearow? He's not gonna learn Venoshock. Can't learn really any of these. Hidden Power, I don't know what Hidden Power he has, so there's that issue. That's okay. I think for now he's gonna be fine, like having the moves he has. I think that's cool. Like Night Slash could be useful. And I think he just needs to level up a little bit, right? Where are you, Sceptile? Are you level 100 yet? Yeah, you are level 100. Okay, so Sceptile and Starmie are done, right? They're both good. Okay, so now I gotta go to Chansey now, and Chansey's moveset is good. I just need to actually like evolve it, and maybe one of these guys will come out of their bag. Let me go to my house again, see if they'll come out of their shell here. Having some a little bit of loading issues here. I think there's like just a good amount of people on the server. Yeah, look at the ping on these people. Jeez, I have 0. I don't know how that makes sense. I don't actually know. Unless the server's like right in my back pocket. I don't think it is. Is there a server around here anywhere? I don't see it. So I don't know. But all right, let's see if I can get these last couple guys to come out of their Pokeballs. All right, sweet. So there's Scarm, level 95, and we're gonna get him up to level 100, baby. This thing is about to be a monster. And again, the only downside to Scarm is just the fact that he is not going to have Roost, which definitely makes him a lot less viable than he otherwise would be. Where are you, Chansey? I thought you were showing off a second ago. There you go. Okay, so Chansey's here. I'm going to teach Chansey Stealth Rocks over Light Screen because I really feel like that's worth it. And then we got to get Chansey 5 levels, but we got to cancel the evolution every time, obviously, just to make sure that Chansey does not turn into a Blissey, because that would be an absolute nightmare. And if Chansey and Skarmory don't work out together, then I can always try Porygon 2, which seems to be a pretty popular dude. I just want to gauge how hard the Elite Four is going to be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if there's a chance for us to beat this first Elite member. I'm just going to be straight up. But I kind of just want to gauge how challenging it's going to be, because that'll at least give me, like, a benchmark, you know, kind of to start with. Was there... I'm just going to look through these one more time just to see out of curiosity. I think Air Slash is just a terrible idea, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. Okay, so this guy's level 100. I think we're good, man. This is 100, 100, 100, 95, 100, 100, 85. So we just have 2 more guys to go. So let's get Flygon out here, and I'm gonna roll with Flygon. I may regret this. I may regret this decision, but I'm gonna roll with the homie Flygon and just hope that he can carry us through the things he needs to carry us through. Because otherwise, we just spent a lot of rare candies on a Flygon that we're not going to use. So, okay, Jet. That's you, buddy. That's you, big guy. I need you, buddy. What do you got? You got Dragon Claw, U-Turn, Earthquake, Earth Power. I mean, that's your moveset. You're not gonna have much more going for you. So let's roll with that. And then we got the Big Daddy Gengar, Agatha here. It's gonna go up to level 100. And that'll be our team, man. We got our team all to level 100. If you got, what moves you got? You got Sludge Wave, Dusty Bond. Yeah, I mean, your moveset's not really gonna change either. So I guess that's it, man. I guess we're ready to rock. We're gonna try this Elite Four and see how it goes. I have a feeling it's gonna be very tough. But our moveset, I think we got everything we need on the Pokemon. I'm not gonna change any of these. So let's hope they don't set up Stealth Rocks, though they do have a ground Pokemon, so I feel like they're gonna set up Stealth Rocks. But let's go to join Gym 9, I think is how you do it. Okay, hold on. Join Gym 9. I don't know. Warp Gym 9. Warp E41. Okay, so I think I actually managed to warp to the right spot. I don't actually know. Okay, so this is the exit. Here's the Elite Four. First one. There's the spot right there. They got a big Dawn fan out here. So this is it, man. I I just gotta figure out how to actually join it. So let's see here. Gym join gym 9. That's how you do it. Okay, cool. I was like, am I gonna get this right? All right, so we are gonna try it. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but we're gonna certainly give this a solid effort and see if we can take on the Elite Four. The first member of the Elite Four, which is Electric and Ground, and then Ice and Fighting. I don't know how we beat Ice and Fighting, I'm gonna be honest. I could see us beating Electric and Ground, but I don't know if we're gonna have a chance against Ice and Fighting. And then Dragon and Steel, like that's gonna be tough too. And even Psychic and Steel, like that's really tough. Ooh, and then Champion. Oh this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, but we're gonna give it a go. And you know, hopefully the squad can come through because you know we got some cool Pokemon, and we got you know four out of our 6 are EV trains, so we're not terrible with that. And I don't know let's go down here, see what this looks like. Oh, that's cool. So this is the gym. This is so cool how they build this stuff, man. I'm still blown away. I still think it's super neat. This is a cloud again. These clouds everywhere. Look at the clouds. I don't know if the person's coming, but climb the ladder to spectate. Let's spectate since we're waiting. I don't think anyone else is trying to battle, so I think we're the only ones. There's a Lucario there, so this is like the fighting one, isn't it? No, this is the same spot, I think. No, this is a different one. Oh, this is the Ice and Fighting gym. Oh, so the Elite Four is all in this one building. That's super neat. We could look at all the stadiums at least. Let's see here. What else we got? I'm very curious. Show me what we got. This is super neat, dude. This is the Ghost and Dark one. Oh, baby. That is super cool. Ghost and Dark. So we know Donphan is in at least one of them. This is the Ghost and Dark one. This one is neat. I like it. Oh, baby, it's time. It is so time. Electric and Ground Arena. And it looks like we're taking on Shiro. I don't know, but it is time. Oh, is it Casito? And there is a Galvantula that we're gonna have to face here to kick things off. So I'm ready to rock, man, and I hope that I don't get absolutely obliterated. Let me think. What's good against the Galvantula? It's a shiny Galvantula too. Actually, you know what's really good against it? Let's lead with Chansey. Let's do this, man. I guess we're taking on Cosito here. And I'm gonna just get a Stealth Rocks right off the bat here. I don't really anticipate a Galvantula doing much to me. So I'll get my Stealth Rocks up, and we'll see kind of what is gonna happen. This is a shiny Galvantula, level 100. Look at that. This is beautiful. Here comes Mamoswine, which is a ground type, of course, which is very scary. I'm gonna go into Skarmory here. I feel like Skarmory is pretty good against this thing. He might set up his own Stealth Rocks, but really it's my only option. It's a shiny Mamoswine too. And I know he could hit us with, he went for the superpower, so that's actually not a big deal. So what I'm gonna do now is I could actually just set up a layer of spikes, or I can go for a Toxic predicting the switch. So I'm gonna go for the Toxic here. I feel like getting a Toxic off on something like that Galvantula would be really nice. It's gonna be a Zapdos. I do connect the Toxic and get the damage off there. I'm gonna go back into Chansey now, obviously. There's really no reason not to do that. He might Volt Switch. He's gonna Heat Wave us, so predicting that, not a big deal. This gives me an opportunity to simply just go for a Seismitoss and hit something very hard, regardless of what it's gonna be, or I can just pull a switch. I'm just gonna go for that Seismitoss though, because there shouldn't be much that a Zapdos can do to me. He's gonna go for the Toxic himself. I do connect a Seismitoss, which is beautiful, and he's either gonna lose his Zapdos or something like that. So I'm just gonna go for Seismitoss again. Zapdos use Recover. I don't actually know how Zapdos gets Recover, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna switch out there. I'm gonna go into Jet here. I don't anticipate anything other than an Electric type move if he does go for an attack. He is gonna switch out and go into Gliscor, so that's fine with me. So now it's Gliscor versus Flygon here, and it does have a Toxic Orb, so this Gliscor is gonna be very challenging for me to beat. So I'm gonna go for a slow U-turn here. He is gonna connect to Toxic himself, and I'm gonna get a U-turn out of there. This is gonna give me an opportunity to go into Polaris now, and Polaris can fire off a Life Orb Hydro Pump, which no Gliscor wants to take any stretch of the imagination. I really don't think there's much that wants to switch into this Hydro Pump. This is a Life Orb boosted Hydro Pump coming off a max special attack Starmie here. So this is going to hit incredibly hard to anything that switches in, even if it's something different. Here comes Jolteon, and it actually almost goes down to the Hydro Pump there. This is going to be an opportunity for me to just go into my Chansey now, though, which I do. I hope he doesn't Volt Switch. He's just going to Thunderbolt, and he does show the Life Orb. I could just go for a Softball here. He dies to Stealth Rocks on entry. so it's really not an issue. He's gonna Volt Switch, and you can see how much it does. He actually dies to Life Orb, and I get my health back because of that. So knowing that this Mamoswine could be quite problematic, I'm actually gonna go into Agatha here because I feel like I don't want to risk anything against this Mamoswine. And if he does go for the Icicle Crash, I do live on 1 HP. This was mostly kind of a sack though. I'm gonna Destiny Bond just on the off chance that I'm faster, but he has the Ice Shard, so not a big deal. This gives me an opportunity to go into Skarmory though, which is very nice. And what I could do now is I could simply either Whirlwind and try to get some more shuffling going on if I think he's gonna switch, or I could just go for Spikes as well. A Toxic would be nice too. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go for a layer of Spikes would be really nice. The problem is I don't have many answers for this Mamoswine. This is very problematic for me. I'm gonna go for the Whirlwind here. I'm gonna expect him to switch out. He's gonna actually Ice Shard us. He's gonna take that damage and get switched out. Here comes the Nidoking. Now Nidoking's very scary. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Sunnyside here. Most Nidokings are special, but this one could be a physical one. I don't really know yet. He's gonna Thunderbolt us, so that's a very fair assumption here. I'm gonna go Seismic Toss. That's a shiny Nidoking too, looking beautiful as ever. He's got Ice Beam, so it does confirm my suspicions that he is indeed just a special Nidoking like normal. Most Nidokings are special. Sheer Force, Life Orb. He's gonna switch out, go into that Gliscor, of course, which is gonna take a big amount of damage. And it says that the Gliscor is burned now. I don't know if that's a glitch or what happened, but I'm gonna just go for the Seismic Toss again and kind of see. He's gonna go for the Recover. I don't know how these things learn Recover, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna go into. I mean, I have a couple different options here. What I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna go into Skarmory because Gliscor really can't touch Skarmory. He's gonna Toxic. Yeah, you can see just how little that does. I'm gonna go for Spikes here. And this is going to give me an opportunity to start Spike stacking him. And if he switches, that's fine. He's going to take a lot of damage on anything that switches in at this point in time. And I don't really think there's much that this thing can do. So here comes the Zapdos, of course, and he just actually dies to the burn damage. So I don't know how he was burned. I don't actually remember. But here comes a Galvantula. Now, Galvantula's tough. I have to go into Sunnyside here. I do. And I'm going to go into Sunnyside, no problem. He's going to go for the Thunder. Not a big deal. I just Softballed. He has Life Orb, so he's going to be taking more and more damage every time he switches in. And with the Stealth Rocks and a layer of Spikes, it's going to just start to rack up a lot. And it should be pretty safe. He's going to Bug Buzz, not a big deal. You're going to see him take that damage there. And I can simply click Seismic Toss now and knock out the Galvantula. He is going to actually switch into Mamoswine, which is going to take a big Seismic Toss. And that is going to knock out the Mamoswine, I believe. I don't think he's still alive. I didn't actually pick a move, so I hope it doesn't automatically pick the move for me. Sometimes that happens. And here comes Nidoking. You see the damage coming in from Spikes as well, and I know this thing can't touch me. I saw he was a special variant earlier, so Earth Power comes off, obviously going to hit us the hardest. I can just fire off a couple Seismic Tosses here. Ice Beam comes off, does not get the freeze. Seismic Toss should connect here, and does take out the Nidoking. And I believe his last Pokemon left was, I think he has a Galvantula and maybe one other thing. I don't think he's really got much else. So we got some spectators in the background there too, which is kind of cool. Let's see what else he's got. What else you got, buddy? Trying to see what his last mon is. I don't know if it's just like lagging or he's deciding. But Chansey proving to be very, very effective. Here comes the Gliscor, which I'm not surprised to see. So Gliscor is kind of tough because I have to get a free switch into something else. So what I can do here is I could just go for the Seismic Toss. I mean, if he has Recover, then he has Recover. I'll just go for it. He may just let him go down. He's got the Recover. Maybe Recover's on there to kind of make up for Roost. I might have to see if I can get Recover on my other Pokemon. I'm just gonna Seismic Toss again. He's gonna Recover again. I get off a Seismic Toss. I don't know how he got burned. I don't know if that's just a glitch. I'm gonna go Polaris here though. I feel pretty safe in that. I think he's gonna just Recover again. He's gonna Toxic. That's fine. I pretty much just get to go for Scald here and win. I don't even have to Hydro Pump and risk the miss. He's actually gonna go for a Protect here. I don't know if it did glitch out. I don't know why he got burned. I think he should have been poisoned. I think that might just be a glitch. Whether it matters ultimately isn't a big deal. He's not getting his Toxic heal, but Hydro Pump would knock him out in one hit anyway. So, yeah, Gliscor does look sick when it's a shiny though. He's gonna Protect, but it fails. Scald does connect. Gliscor does faint, and here comes Galvantula, which is the last Pokemon. And Galvantula cannot take on Sunnyside. I could simply switch into Sunnyside and take any hit. He is gonna die to Life Orb, and we are gonna win. GG. And that is gonna be a win. I think we won 4-0 because Starmie, Sceptile, Chansey, and you know, Scarm were all good to go. So there we go, man, being the first member of the Elite Four, electric and ground. So there it is, baby. Oh baby, not bad at all. Thanks, Cosito. I will give him a little heart there. And there it is, man. So we take down the first member of the Elite Four, of course. I don't know if there it is, right there. Not too shabby at all, taking down the gym leader, Cosito. And big shouts to Cosito too, by the way. He's been a huge help in this whole process for me on the Pixelmon server, and it was awesome to face him. And Scarm Chance holding down, man. Skarmory Chansey holding it down. And Gengar's, you know, the rest of the team came out clutch, man. I think Starmie put in some work when I needed to, but that was a lot of Skarmory and Chansey kind of switching back and forth and just being super effective. So I will take that, man, all day, every day. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. I'm gonna catch you guys next time. We've got Ice and Fighting up next. I don't know how our team's gonna hold against that, but I guess we'll find out. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. My name is Dan. I'll go by aDrive, and I'm gonna catch you guys later. Peace.